So I need to make this video. This is video about them using electronic devices and how detailed this is, because I don't worship their Jesus Christ like I'm supposed to. Everything and every decision that I make, it doesn't change the perception of whatever it is that they think. They confine me mentally, that when I don't think and do as they act and choose the things that they want, they violently shoot these electronic devices onto my body. I'm not kidding. Like this electronic device does any ranges from at least 5 to 6 different things to the physical body. Shooting, making a muscle tissue twitch, to making you feel like there's a needle stabbing you and it hurts, or like a burn, like somebody's getting a cigarette and burning it against your skin. Like, I'm not kidding you, this is what they're doing. I'm right now looking at these Etsy, this website, and I'm shopping for gifts and creativity of model shipbuilding and some other things that I'm purchasing for gifts for family and friends. And as I'm scrolling through the videos, I've come across like a miniature little VHS tape. These little VHS tapes, right? And you can't open this one, but it's just like this. This one's like the Wizard of Oz or whatever. And these are just, it looks very detailed. They're little dollhouse model ship items, people sell. And I was choosing a couple of movies, and I thought, okay, this one looks pretty good. These are old movies I used to watch when I was a kid. Some I haven't even seen. I saw only parts of it. I thought this would be great. As soon as I come across this movie called Ghost, y'all know the movie Ghost. I've never seen the full movie before. I think Whoopi Goldberg plays in it. Patrick Swayze, who died of liver cancer, and Demi Moore, I think, plays in that movie. But I've never seen the full movie before. But I know parts of it, right? It's about some guy that dies, and he's in love with a girl, and some spirit or talks to him, or she goes to a psychic or some sort of medium or something like that. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know if they do dancing in the movie. I think they do. I don't know. So I thought, oh, that's a pretty good movie. I haven't seen the full movie, but I've seen parts of it. As soon as I'm looking and I scroll, that they approve, they don't like the fact that I'm going to choose a movie that relates to out of Christ. Christ is their religion that expels any spiritual existence to only be demonic, right? So this is just a movie. Keep in mind that I don't have anything in my mind to anything that's related to the psychic world or mediumship, nothing. I'm just wanting to choose a movie, but it has to do with relating death. There's a lot of movies out there, The Godfather, Mafia, Death. There's a lot of things. As soon as they watching me on this screen, whoever's doing this, they begin shooting me. I don't know if you can see that, but many years ago, sadly, I tried committing suicide, and I was screaming because these people were beating the shit out of me with these electronic devices, torturing me. And I had tried to commit suicide by sliding my wrist open. This is many years, this is like almost over 10 years ago. And it's gone, never thought about it again, regretted it as soon as I did it. But anyway, so I'm watching this and I'm scrolling through these videos. As soon as I pick Ghost, they begin shooting me, and it feels like a cigarette burn. It feels like somebody's getting a needle that's burning red hot, and then burning me right where my wrist is. And my hand is literally sitting on the I don't know this is how sophisticated these electronic devices are that go through items and walls. And I'm literally looking at the screen doing nothing. Just shopping, thinking of Julian, thinking of Frankie, thinking of whatever, friends, music, what's going to go great with the gifts or whatever. And it's hurting because I picked this movie. Because I said, oh, this is a great movie. I had like 7 or 8 other movies that I picked. Silly movies like Land Before Time for kids, or Ace Ventura, or Goonies, whatever, like 7 or 8 different movies. But once I picked Ghost, they began violently shooting me because this is how they mentally train me. My mind is, in that movie, Patrick Swayze, he doesn't commit suicide, but it is some sort of existence in the spiritual world, of existence of life, right, that we live in, that we're supposed to. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about, that because they confine me to their religious beliefs, Christianity, these people that are doing these electronic devices on me, they don't believe in Jesus, they don't believe in God at all. They just use this as a bag of shit to shit it out and kill whatever you want to whenever you feel like it, and waste any human life that you want because you're doing it because you're gay and you're a faggot. That is why. This is only coming from faggots and gays and transgenders that are shooting me with these crazy electronic devices. But I wanted to make this video because I'm doing nothing, and I'm telling you, it hurts. Like, it feels like somebody's getting a lighter, burning a needle, red hot, orange hot, and then pressing it against my wrist. And I know that I don't have any physical problems, I don't have any physical issues that's causing this, and that's why they're doing it. And I have to start going into a different screen and looking. So I began, I listen to some more music, what music is going to go good with whatever Julian or Frankie liked, or my mom's going to like, or whatever it is, or whatever I feel like, just a good song. And as I'm going through this, I pick Apocalypto. As soon as I go and pick Apocalypto, made by Mel Gibson, which is also the Passion of Christ. He also made the Passion of Christ, where he made this movie about the Mayans. It's a really, really great movie, and it's a pretty high budget movie, but it has to do with the Mexicans, Mayan sort of race, ethnicity in Mexico, where I'm from, where I'm originally from. And even though I was born in the U.S., I'm originally Mexican. My mother's from Mexico and immigrated from Mexico. I'm sitting here just looking, and they began shooting at my hand. They began shooting an electronic device, and they're moving it, and they shoot the muscles on my finger that starts doing this. And the reason they don't want me, because once again, Mexican is my race, but I'm not allowed to be proud of my own history of ethnicity, because it's an Apocalypto movie that is made in 2006 that is against Jesus and Christ and the Christianity belief, and how, because the story is how the Americans and sort of all the cultures came and raped and killed all their civilization, that it came to an end. But I wanted to talk about that this is how the racist, prejudiced things that they're doing to me. That I'm not allowed to be proud to be of any of that. I had a lot of problems when I went to Mexico, when I went to the Incas. Now they just shot an electronic device at me and it just filled with my heart. Do you see now how they train me? Do you see now mentally how they physically use my own physical body against me to redirect it against myself? They're doing this to torture me and play this white supremacy game, and this is why. Now, they just did this just a second ago, and they're listening to me right now. Everyone, they have hidden cameras in this place right now, and they're listening to me, and they're recording me. And I don't give them any permission, but this is what they're doing. But like I was saying, they begin doing this. And it's to train me. And it makes me upset, because these people and whoever's doing this, however I believe in God, doesn't change the fact that you should torture me to tell me I'm breaking a sin or doing whatever. And the reason I have to do exactly as they're telling me their God is, and their version of it, is because they beat me with the electronic device so violently that I have to worship the way that they tell me in their white supremacy. This is racist as hell. It doesn't change anything. Because if I didn't have this cross or any of these angel statues or anything, they would find reasons to then persecute me in a different way that I wasn't God's people, including the churches and else places. And this is all that they're doing. This is irrelevant to anything of living a normal life. This is irrelevant for me living any good quality life in existence. This is just to train me like a dog and animal that you worship the God and you're going to die that way because we told you you didn't worship God correctly until you get ready to die and then you worship God correctly. And they're just torturing me, not allow me to live a normal life of any kind. I wanted to make this video. I'm not trying to engage with these people, but you got to understand the hell burning of what they're doing to me. It's very, very crazy about the things that they're doing to me because they're watching me live. Everything I do on this computer, they have a secondary and third, like, remote team of people. I don't know who's doing this, that is watching me scroll through everything that I'm doing. As I'm scrolling through this entire, as I'm scrolling and I'm going from page to page scrolling, they are watching everything I'm doing. Just a second ago, now they just shot me in my leg. I don't know if they just shot me, and it's just a puncture. It's just a small twitch, like, shut up, I tell you what to do. Remember? So this is all that the abuse that's happening to me. Do you know? It goes much more deeper of the understanding of why they're doing this to me. Yesterday or 2 days ago, they were shooting an electronic device, and when they were shooting my thigh, it was hurting really bad. Like, they know how to turn it up, and they know how to spread the sonogram of the violent blow of the actual laser of the frequency they're shooting, and it hurts the entire tissue. Like, it hurts. Like, it feels like something also is inside the fucking leg, like hurting. So they know that I'm in pain. So when I'm making this video, they simply do this. Remember that? Remember that dog? Remember that animal? And that's how they see me. They don't see me as, they don't conversate or think as I'm a human being. They only treat me as less than human. They don't treat me as a human being. Now, I wanted to make this video because this is the persecution that they're doing to me. I don't know who has legal rights to this, but I think it's important for me to talk about that. This is insane. It is so crazy to explain how persecuting this is. I don't throw Jesus' beliefs onto other people, but I just know that I am 41 years old, and I'm almost 41 in a month from now, and I'm a prior cancer patient. These people are going to wait until I die, and that's all they're waiting for. I cannot express the hatred of what these people are doing in exchange for something else. And I've made some other videos and talked about this, but I think it's very important for me to talk about what these people are doing. So understand that when I'm watching these videos, that's what they're doing because they want to get away with death and murder. When the process, have you ever gone to a nursing home? Have you seen some horrible acts of human behavior to other people? They're doing this to alleviate themselves so that they can control what Jesus and God is. Because if I didn't have any of these religious beliefs, they begin to punish me even more because I'm not worshiping Jesus. They'll cut off my food stamps. They cut off my access to living situations in homes. And they give me worse places to live out on the streets. Now they just did it again. And now I just felt somebody just hit the ground again, and it shivers. And it shivers into the heart. So it's a sonogram. It's a sonogram machine that then shoots. And when they do that, it shoots a vibration into the heart and chest. You see how your heart works? You see that's Jesus Christ. You see how that tickles and that feels good. And this is what they're doing to me. This is not me acting crazy. This is what they're doing. They just heard. They're getting violent. I'm not joking. Like, this is what they're doing. I'm not crazy. So I wanted to make a video that I cannot explain enough that they're just watching me with hidden cameras, recording devices consistently here in this apartment, non-stop. stalking me like some predatorial monster. I'm not joking.